Mustang Radio. 06 Postman down under right there.
Alright, Joe, and I got one going for you. Hey, Postman, I got one rolling. One gate rolling there for you, too. Right, Joe, getting the tower up. Man, you got your plans ahead of you. That's cool, man. You got a lot of competition that way. You got those big strappers that way, man. I want to hear that big old 5 element, and I want you to kick some butt. Go hear that dub looker kick some butt this way. But right now, man, I got you sounding real good, man. I got you about 6 or 7 over here on the meter. I got it live on Ustream, and like I said, man, I got that video gate rolling. Q5 audio from way down under. Come on.
Perfect from mini garage just jumped in there with you, but yeah, this is a easy for the Band-Aid station. Well, big boss, not the big boss, just running the driver, and so we're thinking about one bushel on the place, so not up to my usual standards. And as I said, it's just a slap together antenna. Just give me my airtime, and I'm hoping the top on the around the world before the season ends. Well, that's what I keep on telling me. Freedom ain't gonna end. 131. I appreciate you letting me know, gates rolling. I'll get to hear what this duck plugger station sounds like. Again. 131. It's actually on this end, I've got your 5 something else, but that's probably the 50 mile per hour gusts antennas experiencing right now. 131. It's always a pleasure on this end. 06 right there, come on.
Right now, right back, man, and yeah, you'll hear it on the gate. Oh, you'll hear it on the gate, 100% copy. Yeah, I hear it bouncing around, but I think that's Mother Nature dipping and dabbing a little bit, doing his thing out there. And yeah, I got my share of slap together antennas, man. Yeah, I've done my fair over the year, man. That's for damn sure. And I worked them all. But I'm pretty happy. Right now I got a I run a 6 element. I got a 6 element antenna made by Dave. And I'm very, very happy with it, that plucker, man. It's a little bit, it's pretty directional. So I think I'm pointing more at the mini grass than I am down under. But it doesn't seem to be hurting anybody, but it seems like you're coming in real good. So I ain't gonna twist this duck plucker at all. I ain't gonna twist it at all. But you're way up in my radio. And it sounds like you got a plan to get that duck plucker way up in the air and I'll make some noise. Because right now you're all by yourself. But sometimes that changes a whole lot. Look forward to hearing that gate. Mr. Postman with a good sound and modulation. 131 in this desert, getting on down. Breaker, breaker.
Mustang 131 AM. It makes your AM radio come alive.
Breaker, breaker.
Always self.com, no doubt about it. Hey, 131, tell I'm built by Dave. I'm curious, what sort of length of boom are you talking on there? What length is the boom? Come on.
Okay, the beam is a custom-made. It's a custom-made antenna made by Dave. It's a direct-fed antenna, custom-made by Dave. It's a 40-element boom. It's 6 elements on a 40-foot boom. Come on.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds similar to the one I'm getting seen myself, man. Skinny for me now. Flat, but not a 38-foot boom. 6 element, direct fed elements isolated from the boom. It's getting built at the moment. I should have that in my possession in the next week or so, but they won't be going up until I put the power up. But, well, right there. That's the right way, direct fed, and no farmers. But I gotta get up on the I gotta get the power up first and then put it up there. But no worries there, 131. Real good coffee. Don't run light. That'll be uploaded, what was it? That'll be uploaded within 10 minutes anyway. 131, Mustang Radio. 06 Postman. Let me know. It's 44 foot, 600. Custom made. My Dave. Postman right there.
Roger, Mr. Postman, you said it all. But I heard you all working into my receive. And it's just that easy. Yeah, I've done my share, man. I've gone through gamma matches and beta matches and T matches and hairpins and every single, keep my foot on the pedal here, every single vertical antenna you can name, Jane to Mojaves and all the IMAXs and everything else. And yeah, this seemed to be about the best match. And I got the I got the SWRs, man, down on the antenna match. I got the MFJ and just got it just about perfect. Just about perfect. And gets a little high on the upper channels and gets kind of high when you bring it down. But yeah, I got to back down my power if I bring it up. Say around channel 18, 19 or something like that, I got to take down the power because it's the SWRs kind of go a little high. But you kind of expect that when you get that kind of gain working on the antenna. So no pain, no strain, man. Yeah, just cruise with my little Sidewinder 6, Mr. Postman. I hear a little competition out there. I think that's 750 behind you. But hey, Mr. Postman, you're all up in my radio. Come on.
750 behind me. Hey, 750, man. Hey, come on. I'm on here and I got stood. You want to grab the passenger seat? I love that. Should talk. I want him on my gate. Hey, 131. Okay, don't miss it, big brother. I'll talk to you soon. Once I get this, I don't know, something like that. 131. There you go. You want the passenger seat, man. Postman, back quiet.
Roger, when he was playing the Postman song, man, and it sounded real smooth. He was playing the Mr. Postman song, and the Duplicker was sounding good, but you're going to all hear it on the gate. You're going to hear it on YouTube when I get the thing up. And like I said, always live on Ustream. Mustang Radio 131 at Ustream, man. It's always live. Going down in that direction. But yeah, I'll get it up on YouTube. Yeah, you check it out. Hope I got that right, man. Hope that's 750, man. If that's somebody else, man, I'm really, I'm embarrassed. Because it sounded good. 131 in this desert. I'm standing by. Radio Down Under Radio Australia. Down Under Radio Australia. God dang it, man. It almost sounds like bulldozers screwing around. Who's that out there? Come on.
You know who it is. 131. I'm just tuning into the conversation. 131.
Hello there, 750. Now, there's somebody underneath you. There's somebody underneath you screwing around with some funny voices. But I got you in my box. Bring it on in. Come on.
That's all. I was just saying hello to Postman as well. Postman son, I just wanted to say good day. It's all good. I'm just taking it back. Listening to you do your thing there, 131.
Oh, yes, wait a minute,
Hi, Joe, and that sounded real good, man. That sounds so damn smooth. That sounded like a classic 1960s radio station, man. That sounded like a high-modulated, good-sounding, wide-banded AM radio station from the 60s, man. That came through real clear. Come on.
Side, so only the AM side can do it, I suppose. Same time. 131 the second eight. Just probably another sort of something today. We'll be sitting right along. I just want to get a radio and whatever's going on, man. I'm saying I've got plenty going on in your radio. I'm just floating about. A131, appreciate you getting all back. And I'm standing by 2 on this empty.
Down under, breaker.
Hi, Joe, you're getting in real good. Yeah, you are getting real in. There's a station underneath you. There's a radio station underneath you, man. I didn't get their numbers, man. They're in there pretty good. Making some noise, but they're underneath you. But it sounds real good. Kick it on back into high and dry. A little high five. No pain, no strain. 750-131, man. I can do tit for tat. Getting down in the world of sound. Breaker.
That's it, but man, that's all deputy, he sound like the station sounded like a carrier to fire. 0 station another day there, breaker.
54750, do appreciate that. Yeah, your neighbor out there, Chariots of Fire, man, he's just going neck and neck right about now. You got your neighbor way down under, and they're going neck and neck with you right there. 8750, hello? Hello, Mr. Chariots of Fire, 131. I still got that video game rolling. Bring it on in.
Hey, this is 06. Good to hear you out there, man.
Neighbors friendly fight to Chariots of Fire. They're 131. They're 131. Chariots of Fire. I'll be back standing by now.
You say to me?
Chariots of Fire, I did say howdy doody. Do tell him a sack of potatoes. I'm back quiet.
It's a fire from Australia. Get down.
A sack of potatoes. Roger, a sack of potatoes is way down under. I got you in my box. Hello, sack of potatoes. Hello, Chariots of Fire. Hello, 750. And, hey, Chariots of Fire, sack of potatoes. And Mr. Postman are waving their hand your way. Come on.
Okay, man, that was a 06. I'll try and mix it up with what I got.
It's all a miss, 131. It's all a miss. It's all a miss. It's all a big miss. They're 131. How are you going to sort it out? How are you going to sort it out? They're 131. Come on.
Man, and I'm still at my own train 20. And guess what? I'm still working the low side. Have a good night. Your Chariots of Fire with a didgeridoo. Back out.
Roger. Chariots of Fire. It's been a long fucking time since I heard your radio working the way up here into the desert. Hey, Chariots of Fire, it's been a long time. Man, that sounds good, man. You're right out there. Man, that audio was right up there with 750. Man, that thing is sounding real good. He's got a little bit of an edge. His radio's got a little bit of edge, man. Got a little more stuff in the junk, man. He's kind of banging it real good. With Dub Lucker, man, that thing is sounding real good. Hello, 06. Hello, 750. Hello, Chariots of Fire. Hello, sack of potatoes. 131, getting down.
All right, there's 06, man.
I am 131 in my conditions. I'm right about now. So this one is 50's radio station. Pick up the 50's radio station. Not bad.
31. Ain't nothing but a postman down there.
I've been and gone already, 131. Tell them 750's been and gone already. Bye.
5-4, AK750, you had that going on. The Postman was in there. He was making noise, man, but I heard your modulation. That smooth modulation, man, making most of the noise. Working his way up here in the Mojave Desert, and you're doing your thing. Hey, Postman, you're a close second. I can hear your audio the whole time, but, man, they're not quite doing it. Hello, old man on the band. Sack of potatoes, Chariots of Fire, 750 and 06. Well, rolling in from way down under, 131. Kicking it back, having a nicey cold one. Up here in the desert, break it.
I think my condition will be up there. Chariots on out, the move 750 right here, man. We're going to move Chariots on out, move 750 right here. A bit of fun out there. A few other things. I just want to kind of give you something to do. 131 750. I said conditions. To watch out. Bye.
Hi, Joe. I know those conditions, man. Mother Nature. Well, she's a finicky woman, man. I tell you that much. Yeah, she does her thing, man. Who the hell knows, man? She's jumping around. Well, she's jumping around, man. She does her thing, man. She bounces all over the place. I never know what the hell she's up to. But you're still on top. No ding, no strain. I'm going to kick on back, man, and see what all rolls into this dusty desert road. It's been a good show, man. It's a long time since I had a key down from your way, man. It's been a long time since I had a key down your way. 131. And I'm gone.
If you like what you're hearing tonight, fuck off.
Bar 06. Hey, saying no good as usual. 131. Take it on easy, man. I 131, so to come out for a few minutes. Whatever rolls on.
06 Postman down. How we did it, California, getting on down. Say 131, Postman. Say, what do you think about that? Come on.
Roger, 48 Postman. Oh, oh, man, I'm hearing a whole bunch of your countrymen out there right about now. But I hear you right now. Hey, kicking it on back, Postman. Kicking it on back, Mr. Postman, with that good sounding 5-element beam with all that modulation behind you. Come on.
Tyler 28. Well, I appreciate you standing by and you're not going to do your show right now. Take it easy, mate. Thanks for popping on. Same good anyway. You go 10-7. I'm going 10-6.
Oh, 131, hey, 28. You're not going to do your talk show? 131, 28. Ain't nothing but 06 Postman getting up.
Roger, Postman. See if I can still get up in your radio, Postman. See, I'm pointing to the mini grass. I ain't even pointed down your way. Let's see if you can get your radio. Let's see if I can get up on top of 28. Hey, Postman, let's see if this radio working my hi-fi day-made linear transmitter. See if I can make it way down under over Mr. 28, 131. Trying one more time.
Yeah, it's a bit hard, dude.
Yeah, sometimes we eat a bit too much of the other
I'll play this game now. 131, Mustang Radio.
Gone twice.
The room is just said, who's that? Oh, broadcast station. That just sounds so magical. Anyway, just thought I'd let you know. Hey, 131, 6 Postman, taking a finish with my standby while I upload this gate. Postman background.
Roger, and turning off that gate. Roger 4 and turning off that gate, man. And that's what it's all about. That's all about. I'm going to definitely check that plucker out, man. See what we got. See what we got out there, man. Make sure this thing is sounding halfway decent, working way down under. And, yeah, man, you're just about neck and neck that time. 750, man. He was keying and unkeying. But guy, you're going to go back and forth, working away up this way. But, heck, I still got my gate rolling. Man. You can sort it all out later. 131, man. I'm going to grab a nice cool one. And one more here, man. Bring it out of my cooler out here in the desert. Rega.
Postman.
Hey, 750. Glad to see you made it up for a first time of the best.
Yeah, I'd have to wait a couple of minutes. It's a bit bumpy, man.
Hey, I don't know what your wings like down there, but, you know, after the bushfires burn all the tall pine trees up here, this antenna's copping 50 mile best.
Yeah, it wouldn't be far off it here, man. It's all good. And that's the thing about not having a decent setup, you know. The wind just kind of flies right by, man. It's not high up in the air, so it doesn't really cop too much.
I'm sitting at 6 meters.
Yeah, mine's not far off it.
So, well, it's the raggedy ass slapped together antenna, man. The one that was tuned for triple nickel when I was living over at Mr. Jerry Lee's.
Oh, Joe, it's doing the job for you, man. It's doing the job, that's for sure, man. That's for sure. You're making me work this thing to the bone there, 14.
Yeah, and just round the side, man. The smoke came out on 6 about 3 weeks ago.
Oh, lovely. Oh, we're probably doing about the same anyway then. Probably wouldn't be far off the same coming out of this antenna. Oh, yeah, well, you know, shit happens, eh? What can I say?
Yeah, Yeah, I'm not overly fussed, man. You know what I'm like. I test these things out for Mr. Mudduck.
They're the crash test dummy, I guess you could say. 729, urge you too, mate. I'm just catching up with the old Postman. 729, 750 is back now. Oh, with the rental car on the Big Island there, 729. I hear you're doing your rental car thing on the Big Island. Oh, 729, take it on easy. I'm getting off this key. Gonna let the channel roll on. I'm not sure what happened. If 131's got anything in his radio, if someone's keying up, filters up. But there's plenty of action right about now. Take care, local 750's off this trigger now.
Yeah, 750, man. I hear your local talking. You're coming in locals up here in the desert, man. You guys are sounding real smooth. I still got that gate rolling. 131 back on his curb. On this dusty desert road, break it.
Yeah, right on 131. Yeah, local boys on the Big Island, DB Mobile. So, yeah, you just kind of took him out. Oh, 131, I got a 10, what's it called? 1021? I can't remember, man. Got a phone call. Anyway, I'm back on the 10-6 guy.
Right at 4, right on. You do keep on with the keeping on. 131. I'm going to check back with the family and get back out here. What's that?
Can I print?
All right. Okay, use the printer. I get off this key. I'm gone.
Boom, boom. They call me Boom, boom. 016. Boom, boom. 016. Come on.
Hello, 016, Mr. Boom Boom, Melbourne, Australia. 016, Mr. Boom Boom, Melbourne, Australia. I got a good copy in there. 131 in the Mojave Desert. Come on.
Hey, that's about around the Mojave Desert. No, that's about it, man. Good to hear you out there, my friend. Hey, that's about it, man. Good to hear you out there around California, around the Mojave Desert. No, that's about it. Boom Boom, 016. Well, you're a big hand, man, wasn't it?
Hi to 48016, man. I still got a Watergate rolling. You're going to be probably right back at the end of it. Hey, 016, I got the Watergate still rolling. I'm going to throw that thing on YouTube tonight. And you're right at the end of it. I guess in the middle of the day for you guys. It's about 8 o'clock at night over here. But hey, Mr. Boom Boom 016, he said it all and I heard it all, man. You can hear it on the gate. He's just sounding real good this way. No pain, no strain. Working his way up in his high and dry Mojave. Come on.
Good to hear you out there. A real good signal down here. I'll get you a real good signal down here, man. I'll get you at about 7 plus, 8 plus sometimes. So, yeah, you're doing a real good thing down here. That's for sure, man. You're really making some noise, that's for sure. I was out here early this morning, man. I couldn't hear nothing out there, man. I thought it was going to be no conditions. But, that proved me wrong once again, and there is conditions out there, Roger.
Oh, yeah, I tell you what, it's been going on all day long, man. I had a couple friends, it's been worldwide, man. I had a couple friends back on the East Coast here in the States. And, man, they were talking all over. They're talking to the Middle East, man. They're talking to Russia all over the place. I couldn't put the band all that much, but, yeah, man, I was making contacts all over the world, too, man. I guess right now we're wide open. The cycle's wide open, and it's probably about as good as it's going to get. This is as good as the cycle's going to get right about now, and the conditions are wide open, man. It's good to hear all you guys out there. Man, I've been picking up some new stations down in Australia. Some guys I've never talked to before, including you, and I appreciate you coming back to me, man. I got you in the Hall of Fame here. I got you in the book, and I got you on the gate. Hey, 016 there, Mr. Boom Boom, Melbourne, Australia. You're working real good in my receive. 131 Mustang Radio Show. One more time, bringing it out your way.
Oh, dear, Mustang 31, no worries at all, man. I think I heard spoken to you once before, man. I think I heard spoken to you once before, man. I'm not quite sure, but yeah. Anyway, good to hear you. Good to hear you out there making a whole lot of noise down here in Melbourne. You're really making some noise, that's for sure, man. You're making a whole lot of noise. You even get over the top of the lines out there. So yeah, you're doing pretty good, man. That's for sure. That's about, man. Yeah, my a little thrill on a beam, man, with a full pill. When you don't full pills. So yeah, I'm trying to make as much noise as I possibly can there.
Boom Boom 016.
Hi, Joe, on the 4-pill. All right, Joe, working on that 4-pill, trying to make as much as noise as you can. Yeah, I'm working on a custom homebrew transmitter made by Dave Made. It's my little Sidewinder, it's called a digital linear transmitter made by Sidewinder, or Mr. Dave Made out of New Jersey there. And I got that through a little 6-element beam on a 40-foot boom, and I got it up about 60 feet up in the air. Roughly pointed, man. I got this thing pointed right at Honolulu, Hawaii. So it's a little bit off game there to be going down to Melbourne, but I guess you're far enough away where it really doesn't make that much of a difference. But yeah, that 4-element, the 4-pill there is doing the trick, man. That 4-pill is sounding real good, as you're going to hear on that Watergate. Come on.
Yeah, that's right, man. Yeah, for sure, man. Just a little 4-pill. I'm not driving it real hard, though. I'm getting around about 10 amps out of the power supply, so I think I could drive it probably a little bit harder than 10 amps, but I'm got a big enough driver to actually drive it hard enough. But anyway, it drives around for 20 minutes. On the AM side, so it's doing alright for what it is there.
Well, Joe, I don't think you got to run it any harder than you got it. You're running it just hard enough. I mean, you're crystal clear, sounding real good, and you don't want to run it real hard. Either Mother Nature is going to work, or Mother Nature is going to work against you. You know what I mean? And a couple extra watts in either direction, I don't think will make all that much of a difference, really. You'd have to move up that different box, a bigger beam, or something else out there to make a huge difference in the band. And excuse me, man. Running a few extra watts, man, I don't think it's going to be doing it. No need to blow up a 4-pill, man. Those 2879s, man, they're getting expensive. I haven't bought one in years, but god dang it, man, I've been looking up the prices, and I can't believe how much it's been going off in cost. Come on.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. Yeah.
Hey,
667.
Hey, 131.
Probably about 3.
I got a croaky voice, so I'm going to
I blew the pills up in the end, but it was good fun. I got me money.
2879, and I stand at 6'6" tall, away from to the floor.
Out of Australia, so it was pretty cheap actually, but I got me money's worth out of it anyway. But I've gone to a Dave Made one.
06 Postman with the 6'6".
I am. It's not really good on sideband, but the audio is not really clear on sideband for some reason, but I can't work that out. It's really good on AM. It really punches out the signal on the AM side, that's for sure there, right?
All right, Joe, man, sounds like you got a Class C amplifier. It sounds like you got a Class C amplifier. Yes, honey. All right, I'll be right there, man. I got my daughter here yelling to get me off the radio. But it sounds like it's a Class C amplifier. If you use that on sideband, it's going to sound real crunchy, man. It's not biased correctly, and if you try to use it on sideband, you're going to get a whole lot of trouble, man, because nobody's going to come back to you. And if they do, they're going to say you sound like garbage. So you may want to get a good Class AB amplifier. Most of the Texas Stars and a lot of the amp builders now run Class AB or Class AB2 amplifiers, and it does make a tremendous difference. Even on AM, man, it sounds a whole lot clearer. I always think the sound of good Class AB amp.
Get off the radio!
All right, hon. But talking to Australia, honey. Want to say hi to Australia?
Hi, and go away.
Always sounds better. Hey, your neighbor there, Mr. Postman, he kind of eased up on there. He was doing All right. Your neighbor, Mr. Postman, he was jumping up and down in there, too. Well, I'm going to have to get out of here. I got my 5-year-old daughter going to yank me off the radio. Hey, Mr. Postman. Hey, Mr. 16. Mr. Boom Boom, 131. In this desert, I'm gone.
Hey, 131. The pretty one just walked in and she said, you do realise in 5 years' time that's going to be possibly one of ours sitting there going the same thing. get off the radio. Take it easy there, 131. It's always a
Take it easy, 131.
Postman with my 6'6" tall necklace of 2879.
Bye, 131.
Joe, hey, 750, hey, 16. Hey, Mr. Postman. All right. Nobody. All right, I gotta get back with my daughter, man. I appreciate it. Mother Nature is rare, but I gotta get back with my daughter. I don't want to miss that. Hey, you all take care, man. It's been a real pleasure to talk to you all way down under, man. I'm gonna get this gate up on Ustream real soon, and or YouTube rather, and you get a chance to hear what your duck pluckers are sounding like because you're smoking up here in the Mojave Desert. Worldwide 131 cruising with the Sidewinder audio, and I'm gone now.
Mustang 131. As good as AM radio ever was, is, and will be.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye, Australia.
And I'm gone.
Okay, you can't let them before you go away. Alright, Mustang 131. Bye, 131, little one. Take 'em easy, mate. I'll see ya.
Bye.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And we're gone.
Bye-bye.